More smiling, less worrying. More compassion, less judgment. More blessed, less stressed. More love, less hate. Religion is for people who are afraid of going to hell. Spirituality is for those who've already been there. Awakening is not changing who you are, but discarding who you are not. The aim of life is to live, and to live means to be aware, joyously, drunkenly, serenely, divinely aware. Don't ever discount the wonder of your tears. They can be healing waters and a stream of joy. Sometimes they are the best words the heart can speak. When one door of happiness closes, another opens, but often we look so long at the closed door that we do not see the one which has been opened for us. Believe in your infinite potential. Your only limitations are those you set upon yourself. Sometimes I think there are only two instructions we need to follow to develop and deepen our spiritual life: slow down and let go. We are not human beings having a spiritual experience. We are spiritual beings having a human experience. Faith does not need to push the river because faith is able to trust that there is a river. The river is flowing. We are in it. We are all connected to each other, biologically, to the earth, chemically, to the rest of the universe atomically. When you accept that there are certain truths in your life that you can't change, it allows you to embrace your new reality and move forward. The greatest thing in the world is to know how to belong to oneself. Happiness cannot be traveled to, owned, earned, worn, or consumed. Happiness is the spiritual experience of living every minute with love, grace. If a problem can be solved, there is no use worrying about it. If it can't be solved, worrying will do no good. Your sacred space is where you can find yourself over and over again. The soul is placed in the body like a rough diamond and must be polished, or the luster of it will never appear. There's a lot that is good in your life, don't take it for granted. Don't get so focused on the struggles that you miss the gift of today. Only if we understand, will we care. Only if we care, will we help. Only if we help shall all be saved. You have to grow from the inside out. None can teach you, none can make you spiritual. There is no other teacher but your own soul. I attack ideas. I don't attack people. Some very good people have some very bad ideas. And if you can't separate the two, you gotta get another day job. When you connect to the silence within you, that is when you can make sense of the disturbance going on around you. If you think you're enlightened, go spend a week with your family. The meaning of life is just to be alive. It is so plain and so obvious and so simple. And yet, everybody rushes around in a great panic as if it were necessary to achieve something beyond themselves. To have been loved so deeply, even though the person who loved us is gone, will give us some protection forever. Happy people build their inner world, unhappy people blame their outer world. Relax into the moment and let the universe do the driving. If there was a secret to happiness in life, I'd say that was it. The worst part of holding the memories is not the pain. It's the loneliness of it. Memories need to be shared. Yes, you must live life beautifully and not allow the spirit of the world that makes gods out of power, riches, and pleasure make you forget that you have been created for greater things, to love and to be loved. Realize deeply that the present moment is all you have. Make the now the primary focus of your life. Remember to look up at the stars and not down at your feet. Try to make sense of what you see and wonder about what makes the universe exist. And above all, remember that the meaning of life is to build a life as if it were a work of art. Happiness is spiritual, born of truth and love. It is unselfish, therefore, it cannot exist alone but requires all mankind to share it. The especial genius of women I believe to be electrical in movement, intuitive in function, spiritual in tendency. If you believe in a God who controls the big things, you have to believe in a God who controls the little things. It is we, of course, to whom things look little or big. To make life a little better for people less fortunate than you. That's what I think a meaningful life is, living not for oneself but for one's community. We do not need more intellectual power, we need more spiritual power. We do not need more of the things that are seen, we need more of the things that are unseen. Life's barely long enough to get good at one thing. So be careful what you get good at. Carry out a random act of kindness, with no expectation of reward, safe in the knowledge that one day someone might do the same for you. You have heard that it was said, love your neighbor and hate your enemy. But I tell you, love your enemies, and pray for those who persecute you.